Hello everyone and welcome to my first YouTube video on technical analysis of Bitcoin. My name is Mr. Crypto Tracker and so far I was only active on my trading view. I published my technical analysis on my trading view channel, and also I have a Telegram channel where I usually share my technical analysis and my trade setups with my friends and a few members there. But here in this video, I'm going to take a deep look at BTC chart in different time frames. Before starting this video, I published a video on my trading view on May 19th, and I gave a few targets on that video. You can come by and watch that video. It was a very comprehensive technical analysis, but let's take a look at a few targets I just talked about in that video and the previous post. Here I introduced these three important levels for the price, and you can see all those levels hit so far. So let's come back to this video. I will start with monthly time frame. In the monthly time frame, we have a very long-term trend line that has broken here, and if you change the chart to the line chart, you can better see the reactions here. Let me just modify it. Yeah, you can see the reaction here, and at this point on May 1st, you can see the price dropped below this trend line, and this is a very obvious breakdown, and it confirms the long-term bearish market. I also looked at this chart from the Iliad wave perspective. This is my Iliad wave counts here. This is the first big wave. This is the second wave, the corrective, the third wave, four, and this is the fifth wave completed. And we are in a big corrective modes, which can be in the form of ABC like this. It can be like ABC form. Let me, yeah. Or it can be like A, B, C, D, E form, or it can form different patterns. But here, what we can see, let me go to a lower time frame, to the weekly. What we can see here is this so far. This would be the A, B, and C, and we are going to see a correction here. If we say this is the big A from to here, this is the big A, we can see a B wave, then another wave down, C wave. But this is only what I think, and I'm not saying it will happen for sure, but it can happen. There is a possibility for this reaction here. Let's go to daily, and then in daily I can show you more detailed counts here. Here the big fifth wave completed, and then it is the A wave, which can be included 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the corrective forms A, B, C, D, E, and then the wave C stars A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But here the price are going to form, let me active the wave, the lines, is going to form an A, B, C, D, E, which is so probable to see price going down from here. But based on what I showed you in the bigger picture, in the bigger time frames, probably we are going to see a wave up. Let me deactivate here. Yeah, probably this is the big A wave down, and we are going to have a B wave up, or there is another possibility, and we can say if we use the Fibonacci uh, projection here, we now have these levels. I personally feel the price will drop to 1.618 Fibonacci levels before it starts going up. But let's see how the price action will form. Another point in the monthly time frame would be the important monthly levels. Let me show you the important monthly levels here. These are the levels we should keep an eye on it. I don't say price will drop to this level for sure, but based on the economical situation we are experiencing in the US and also in other part of the world, it's we should consider these type of drops deeps, and we should keep in our mind that everything is possible in financial markets. Anyway, so if the price cannot stay above these support, the next support would be the 14,000 levels, and on the next one is the next major support is around $3,000. And also, if we want to take a look at the trend lines to see what kind of trend lines we have, here, this green trend line is the long-term trend line. We talked about it at the start of this video, and then we can see these trend lines as well. If I put it on line chart, you can see better. It can be a support, a dynamic support here, and we can expect to see some sort of a reaction in this area. For example, here where we have this important monthly level and this trend line. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame. By the way, I use the Bitcoin USD chart and Bitstamp exchange because in Binance we don't have much data like this chart. I will show you. This is the Binance chart, and we don't have enough information. So I will do my technical analysis based on these Bitcoin USD and Bitstamp exchange. So in weekly time frame, here this is the moving average. This is the 200 weekly EMA, and you can see whenever the price approach this EMA, it shows a good reaction and a rally. And the time the price stayed below this EMA was some sort of consolidation and accumulation level. But here you can see this time it's a little bit different. We dropped below, and still the price action doesn't show any type of strength to come back and reclaim these moving average. If we want to take a look at the chart from the supply and demand zone perspective, we can see these important levels. Here is the previous all-time high, and here you can see a demand zone, and price showed good reaction to this demand zone on weekly time frame. And also the first the first resistant area and the weekly time frame would be this area. Here it can be a very strong supply zone, and if the price shows a leg to the upside from here, then we can consider this level as a very important resistance, and probably we can see a reversal pattern from here. But at this point, we cannot say anything for sure. We should wait to see how the price action will form here. And if we see any reversal pattern, then we can enter to a short position. But let's go to the lower time frame. Let's go to daily time frame and see how the price action is in daily time frame. Here, what we can see here is a series of higher lows. Let me show you. This is a low, this is a higher low, this is a higher low. So basically what we can see here is the price tries to form a bullish pattern, but we cannot forget after a very sharp drop, after a sharp drop like this from here to here, this pattern would be a correction, and probably we can see another wave to the downside. But when we can say this pattern will continue to the downside, or it can continue going to the upside, we have two important let me delete these. We have two important levels here. The first level is here, and the second one for me is this level. If the price can go and break up this resistance and stay above it for a few 4 hours candles, then we can say it's a valid breakout and price can go to the higher levels. But if the price cannot break this resistance and start going down, the first important area would be this trend line here, this level at $17,600. And if price can break down these levels and stay below it for a few 4 hours candle, then we can say this is a valid breakdown and probably we can see lower prices. So let's talk about lower time frames. If we go to the 4-hour time frame here, the first important resistance, as I talked in the daily time frame, would be this area, which this area is a confluent area with the 200 EMA, and it can act as a very important resistance. And I expect to see a move to this level and then probably showing some sort of reversal bearish pattern, and then the price starts going down. This is my first scenario, but the second scenario would be it will strongly break up of these resistance and start to consolidate here and then go into the higher levels. But this is the resistance, and let's find a very strong support. The first strong support would be this area. For me, this is a very important support, and until the price can break out of this resistance or break down of this support, we are in a very tight range. And in the tight range, it makes sense to sell at the tops and buy at the bottoms until one of these areas break out or break down, and basically you see some sort of invalidation. So until now, we considered all the scenarios in this Bitcoin chart, and from now on, personally, I won't take any long-term trades, and most of my trades would be on lower time frames, like 1 hour, 15 minutes, or 5 minutes. And usually I share most of my trades on my Twitter or on my Telegram channel. I will leave the Telegram channel address in the in the description part, you can join my channel. It's absolutely free. There is no membership fee. And it's not only a signal group. It's not a signal group. It's a place where we can share our ideas, talk about it, discuss our ideas, and also learn a new tips together. So please consider sharing these YouTube videos on your social media. If you have Twitter, please share it on your Twitter, and also join my Telegram channel, and let's trade together. See you there. Have a good time.